Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Wingspan. Alright, I felt like playing with the birdies, so let's play with the birdies, shall we? Custom game. I think I want to stick to threes. I think that is the healthiest balance between, well, for the game itself. I mean, one-on-one is fun, but and more is a little bit more chaotic, but also makes pink powers a little bit too strong. So 3 is the magic number. Any fans of Schoolhouse Rock? 3 is the magic number. I don't remember the thing. Oh yeah, so here's one of the interesting new ones. Beak pointing left. This is one of the goals added in the Oceania expansion. So yeah, now the card art actually matters for this one, in which way the bird's pointing. Plus eggs in cluster nests, sets of eggs, and then filled columns. These two kind of synergize with each other. We want an even number of birds across our different habitats, both to fill them evenly with eggs and then just to fill them evenly, period. But in the early game, we can lunge. All right, we are going last, so I want to take a peek. That's also, yeah. When one of these is in play, there's an icon on the cards that officially tells you, okay, if it's a little disambiguous, which way is this card officially facing? Because some of them are at 2/3 profiles. But anyway, none of these are ones that I would take a naked wetlands action for, so I'm not worried about going third in that instance. Bird feeders, a little rat heavy. All right, what do we got? House wren into Lewin's honey eater? I mean, it can work. I don't like giving other players stuff, but the Australian Raven's a really good late game bird. Unfortunately, it is in my opening game hand. The problem with the wren honey eater play here is that we need eggs. And if we have 0 birds, there is nothing to lay eggs onto. Also, all of my birds are facing the wrong way, so I can't make progress on my goal here. Thanks, game. I mean, I like the wren honey eater play. It gets us some extra food early game. And then, you know what? I think we grab the brand. Although we'd have to play the brand first to hold the eggs, and then we have to take a naked eggs action. Yeah, I don't like the wren. I like the honey eater. I mean, maybe we just play honey eater first. Like honey eater brand. And then we take a wheat. Oops. And since our starter nectar has to go to the honey eater, we just take something else, like anything for the brand. Let's see our goals. Birds with a food cost of 3 or birds in hand. Birds with a food cost of 3. Well, I mean, we're getting off to a decent start with the extra nectar. I really don't like giving other things, but it's an extra nectar for me, and I can just see if somebody is particularly bloated with food, giving them extra nectar doesn't help them out that much. All right, yeah, I think we'll go Brant Honey Eater. Yeah, we'll go Diet Specialist, because there's no guarantee that we'll go heavy into wetlands. In fact, with the Brant being a clear power, on play bird, probably not going to build our main engine in the wetlands. All right, I think we're good. Let's do it. Now, the... Oh my god. Somebody lunged and replaced it with a spotted towhee. Oh my god. Yeah, that's better than the honey. I mean, I'm not going to ditch the honey eater, but we start with Brant. And yeah, we don't use that. We do...
Brants can migrate the 5,300 kilometers from Alaska to Mexico in 54 hours.
And we got a gray butcher bird too. This is an interesting new hunter here. It wants small stuff, but you get double prizes if it hits. But yeah, I mean, I still probably want to play the honey eater. I've kitted myself out for it, and then we take that and then we play. I mean, I could play the towhee to the plains to take better. That way, we're not taking naked egg actions, and we're still getting food when we lay eggs, which is pretty efficient. And then, yeah, we could throw a nuthatch for some tuck and lay. Well, tuck and food, rather. Not quite as point efficient as tuck and lay, but I'll take it.
Lewin's Honey Eater. Artist John Lewin came to New South Wales in 1800 to record the birds and insects there.
Still nothing pointed left. But nonetheless. Alright, you just gained food. Which means I'll just give you more food. But first, alright, so let's see what we need here. I mean, we do need a rat for the butcher bird. But obviously we need a you know what, we'll just take a worm, we'll take a wheat. And then we'll get our freebie. Actually, I should have taken another worm because we're going to be getting wheat from this guy. No, we don't need to use our
Spotted towhee.
We'll be playing one more bird at least before the end of the round.
To uncover insects and seeds in the leaf litter.
Yeah, we take a lay eggs, we get an extra food, we can go... I mean, heck, we could go butcher bird here, because we don't really have the card draw to feed the pygmy nuthatch, but I wouldn't mind getting the butcher bird activated. And that plays into our bird with 3 food goal. Eggs and cluster nest? Hey, it's a cluster nest. Yeah, so worm, one of something else, and then the rat will be filled by the nectar, so we can play the butcher bird. Now, the other thing is, do we want the butcher bird? We could have the butcher bird wherever we want. Ooh, free card? Little owl, eh? Okay. Get a little hunter's deck here. Yeah, because I wanna sort of settle in on where do I want to hang my hat. I kind of want to hang my hat here in the grasslands, because, I mean, yes, we can get superior food here, and when we need food, we can get a pretty decent food action, especially with the nuthatch added here later. But I really want to add these guys to here. And since we now know that there's a bird on the field that feeds me extra free cards occasionally, not too worried about getting cards too badly. Ooh, this is a good tuck and lay. But again, we don't have a super dedicated engine to that. But yeah, getting the butcher bird down plus a little owl. So here the little owl counts as neither left or right facing because it's staring right into the camera. So it is neither facing left or right. There's like 2 or 3 birds that qualify like that. So yeah, still no left facing birds. All right, let's get our butcher bird down. Because this is just all points engines here.
Gray butcher bird. If prey is too large to eat whole, the butcher bird will store it and tear it into pieces.
Rather intense bird. Okay, so here I think we have 2 turns left. 1 turn, take extra food. 1 more turn, play little owl. That way we can take nectar without the nectar expiring. And it forces whoever we give food to, it forces them to play a bird or lose the nectar. Who do we want to? All right, you've got 2 wheat, so yeah, you might make use of that. You already have nectar. You're probably going to play something already. Probably lining up for this. This guy's been used this ability 3 times already, and I haven't been the recipient of the free wheat. Well, you're already kind of glutted with food here, so... You played a robin, you played the mannequin. Wow, you're loading up down here. These guys are all right-facing birds, too. Oh, there's a left one. And that's our free card. So he's got 2 cards in hand. He could play another bird here. Yeah, I'll just give it to the guy that has more food and fewer cards. What leftovers do we want? Probably the worm. And then we'll just use both our nectar to play the owl.
Little owl. This owl accompanied Athena, goddess of wisdom.
Yeah, we weren't getting that anyway. But now we have a real efficient lay eggs action, which is very handy for us. And also, yeah, now we actually want to lay some eggs. Who else has cluster nests? The Brant has cluster nests. Also, we gotta what are the face-ups here? Because I need choose a habitat with no eggs. Lay 1 egg on each bird in that habitat. I could see that working. Although the fact that it's a 0-point bird, like, this is kind of crappy. Lay 1 egg on your birds with a cluster nest. I mean, this is kind of just say, like, let's go all in on the cluster nests, even though that's not really our focus. And I mean, getting a card draw engine would help feed the nuthatch, but again, we're not really gunning for the nuthatch. But still, we need to flesh out the columns more evenly, so I think this is a smart move here. So we'll take the duck. We'll take the fowl. Pine Sickasin. Alright. Or pine... I keep calling it the Sickasin. It's the Siskin. The Pine Siskin. Alright, we could drop the musk duck right now. Although, no, we don't have any eggs. So, let's... part of me wants to just dump the nuthatch here. Like, we have some decent food, and we don't have a decent card draw engine going. And it's only a 2-point bird, and it doesn't meet any of our conditions. So, yeah, you know what? We're gonna get an extra egg from that nuthatch. All right, eggs and cluster nests. Load up the Brant, Towhee. Oh! Steal from an... You guys don't have any rats for me to steal. Well, that's unfortunate. In that case, maybe we wait a little bit, see if we get... Because I can always stall and take food. That is an option. Though I'd prefer not to. Yeah, that's unfortunate they don't have... You just gained food. This guy's getting a little bloated with food. So yeah, we'll want to give it to green if we take... Yeah, we'll do this. Do I want that? No, I want the nectar. We want to leave them the rat so that we have a chance to give them a rat. We'll take the fish. Give green the extra. Now, somebody took food. Did they take the rat or did they re-roll the rat? You didn't take the rat. You didn't take the rat. Nobody wants rats. Sadness. All right. Well, at this point, we have to lay some eggs here. And yeah, I still want to dump my nuthatch here. Ooh, but we do hit the quail. So yeah, not only does this... We get a tuck and we get a cash. A tuck and cash. That's a 2-point benefit if this bird hits. Which again, under 40 and under rather can whiff a lot of the time. But the fact that you get 2 points when it hits, and it's also better than that stupid roll the dice outside the bird feeder hunters. Those whiff all the time. All right, does somebody... I'm gonna check for rats just in case I can get like an early extra eggs action here, but probably not. Let's get our musk duck down in case we want to lunge for something here.
Musk duck. This duck's musky odor comes from a gland on its rump, not the hanging lobe of skin under its bill.
And the fact that the duck lets us reset the tray, which is actually kind of ass right now, means that I will probably use it just for that. Alright. You've gained food. Do you have a rat? You do not have a rat. So let's play with the duck. We're going to draw a blind. The ibis. Well, that's a 3-food bird. It's a terrible hunter, but it's an 8.3 food bird, so even if it never hits, it's still a good investment. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I took that fish, because we're going to need a lot more. Reset the tray, and hey! We get a freebie. Lay an egg on an adjacent bird, and it's a cluster nest. Beautiful. So adjacent bird means it can lay over here on the musk duck, but it can also lay over above it or to the right of it. So eggs in the wetlands, not a bad action. I think Pukiko is going to be our first one. I think we're going to play all of these birds here, honestly, because I mean, this one's good just in general, and these two are point bombs. Yeah, we are not using the fish. We are using that, that, and that. We will probably take our last action as a lay eggs action so that we can repopulate some of these.
Pukeko. These birds, also known as swamp hens, may form social groups that share nests and chick-raising duties.
Ooh, free card. I'll take a free card. Cockatiel! Choose and tuck it behind. Not really exciting. I'm probably going to mulch it to the lay eggs action here. Yeah, everything else stays, and I'm not giving up my fish, because boy howdy do we need fish. Yeah, we don't want to max out any of these birds. Ooh, and I didn't even check for it, but yeah, we get to steal a rat. Ooh, hits again. Ah, our friend the wagtail. Thank you for your help in that other game, but this time you are a 2-point snack. And we get the round. Fantastic. All right, now is when we got to even out our deck here. So we got 3 birds in the 3 birds in the grass, 3 in the wetlands. Only the one here. We're definitely playing the Malafowl here. And here we don't need the birds to be super even, especially since this thing can hold 6 eggs. We just need the egg distribution to be even. What did we get face up? Is there something we need to lunge for? The Chiff Chaff would be great if we had a cards engine. Well, we don't. The Gray Warbler. The Gray Warbler is an interesting one because we can double it. Actually, yeah, we grab the Gray Warbler and we play it off, and then the Malafowl, and we get double prizes. We need one more food, but Yeah, we'll take the warbler. I mean, we could heron into these guys, but I think that's getting a little bit too greedy. Noisy miner. Yeah, we'll dump one on the musk duck. Do I want the chiff chaff, or do I want to risk not getting up? Honestly, I'm going to take the chiff chaff for the guarantee, even though I'm not going to play it. Now, because I need one more food to warbler this, I'm going to take a lay eggs action here, because this will net me exactly one more food, plus some points potentially. No rats, no rats. All right, maybe not, because I don't want to waste the little owl's time. There's some rats. We don't need the rats. We want them to get the rats. But we can take these. We have time to play our stuff. There. Take the rats. Alright, so yeah, we warbler. And we gotta even out the eggs here. So next couple actions are gonna be lay eggs actions for certain.
Gray warbler. Gray warblers build a pear-shaped nest with a side entrance near the top. Malleefowl. A malleefowl mound nest holds the record for largest ground nest, weighing 299 metric tons.
Damn. That's a big nest. Alright, I'm just looking for other... The Western Tanager is an interesting one, but I think our focus should be on egg laying. I mean, we're going to need to take some food at some point to get fish. Actually, let's look at the bird... Okay, there's 2 fish here. We need to take the fish from the bird feeder now. In fact, I'd be willing to sack a card for a 3rd food here. Yeah, we go fish, fish. Sack a card. Chiff chaff. We play one of these guys this round to dump our nectar. Probably the ibis. And gain all the fish. Yeah, the black naughty can get us quite a bit of points. Yeah, and we got to even out the eggs anyway, so let's play the naughty.
black noddy. A large shoal of fish may attract a flock of 5,000 or more noddies.
All right, free card. I'll take it. Ooh. Interesting. We are making some excess grain here. Not quite enough to feed a sparrow every turn, though. That's more if you're taking the forest action repeatedly and you're just overwhelmed with food. All right, yeah, next few actions here are definitely going to be eggs actions. We can get rid of the miner. Not going to play you. Do I want to do anything with this sparrow? Probably not. All right, now we got to even them out. So we do like 2 up here, 1 down here, 1 here, and now that gives us 2 sets of eggs. Still your rat. Ah, just barely too big. That's all right. You're 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You're pulling your weight, Butcher Bird. All right, perfect. And that gets us the win in the category. And yet, we're already well ahead of our opponents with filled columns. I mean, we're maxing out the wetlands here, so anything else we do is going to be gravy. Mistletoe bird. Yeah, you know what? I think we don't quite have enough matching food or non-matching food. I hate to take a food action here. I probably should have played this and then the naughty afterwards, because then I would have been able to play it straight up. Because yeah, this is not an efficient action to take a food action here. I might just spam eggs until I get enough grain from the towhee to do what we want to do. Although, does anyone have rats for me to steal? Because then, yeah, that becomes less efficient. Eastern Imperial Eagle, they're dying. I mean, so the other thing that we could do here is just take the wetlands action and maybe get some free fish for extra food. We'll get an egg out of this, but even then, that's not that good. All right, so what do we need here? We have 1 matching food. Oh, we just need 1 more. You know what? We're going to lay eggs. It's only 2 eggs, mind you, and we're not getting the little owl, but I really want the little owl. I mean, here at this point, it doesn't really matter. Ah. All right, well, we got our 1 food. Now we can play the ibis. Yeah, I know we're dumping all of our food inefficiently, but that's okay.
White-faced ibis.
It's 8 points.
White-faced ibises nest in colonies with herons and egrets.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cards action to get a bunch of cards in my hand, and then that will become burn fodder for extra eggs in the final lay eggs actions here. And hey, if we get a point bomb, we play it. If we're able to. None of these are point bombs, so I am just going to... There's a little point bomb right there. There's a little point bomb there. Peh. Wow, you actually hit the fish. You actually hit the one fish. Okay. And you don't hit any fish. Okay, I did not suspect the order of these activations to play out like that. Here, have a consolation prize egg. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just take the guarantee here. That's kind of funny. Now, the question becomes, what's worth more points? Well, hang on. Rats? Oh god, you have 2 rats. Thank goodness. We have 2 actions. So we might not play this goshawk. I mean, we can. But it's gonna... See, the problem is it's gonna cost us 2 eggs. So that's 2 points right here. It doesn't get a free egg from the Malifaux. Although, I just realized the Warbler is full of eggs and therefore not going to get an egg from the Malifaux. That was bad planning on my part. So maybe we do want to drop the goshawk here. And we'll still have enough to... Am I missing something here? Game? You may pay 1. Oh, you can only pay 1. The other one has to be a rat. Alright, well that doesn't work. Alright, sorry Goshawk. It don't work the way I thought it worked. Alright, we want to make sure we don't max out the other ones. We can put 1 there. Dang. Whiff. Alright, last turn. We'll discard our food because we have no need for it. Steal the other rat. Yes! Got it! Alright, 3 out of 5 ain't bad. And we got our 3 filled columns still. That's good enough for the round end. And we're going to get a big egg bomb from our Malifaux. Plop it all. Should have kept one egg slot free on the Warbler. That was my error. But we got a lot of value out of that. Alright, won the Nectar War in the Forest. Second place in Grasslands, not bad. And won the Wetlands. Alright, let's see how we did. We did have some point bombs, so we should do well on, yeah, points on cards. We got our max bonus. We got enough 3 food birds. End of rounds, plenty of eggs. Got a couple of foods. A couple of tucks. 110. Very serviceable. What was all the tucked cards in red? I'm curious. What is... Oh yeah, this thing. Choose one other player. They reset the battle and gain 1. Yeah, they activated this bird 8 times, and none of those times were me. But man, is that a point fiend of a bird. Dang. I wonder if the AI is just consciously against helping the player with that. Ah, well, no matter. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!